Good morning, children. I am Vijay Lakshmi, working as maths teacher at GBHS Thirumalgiri. Today we are going for the introduction of pair of linear equations. Today we are going to learn about pair of linear equations in two variables. In our earlier class, that is in 9th class, we have studied what is a linear equation in two variables. The general form of a linear equation is ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where a, b, c are real numbers and either a or b is not equal to 0. An equation has LHS and RHS with an equal to symbol indicating that both the sides are equal. Now when we say two variables, that indicates that there are two unknown quantities. We generally denote them as x and y. When we say linear, it indicates that the degree is 1. That is, the variables have power of 1 or 0. The graph of a linear equation is a straight line. All the points on the line are the solutions of the equations. There are infinite number of solutions. Because on a line there are infinite number of points and each point is a solution, so we say that there are infinite solutions for a linear equation. When we say pair of linear equations, we take two linear equations at a time. To have a unique solution, we need two independent linear equations. When we say unique solution, one and only one solution. The general form of a pair of linear equations. So we are taking two equations. So we indicate them as a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 as the first equation and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0 is the second equation. Here all the coefficients are real numbers and a1 or b1 are not equal to 0, a2 or b2 are not equal to 0. Because when both become 0, then there is no question of a variable. So the coefficients become 0. So we don't have any linear equation with variables. Now let us try to understand using a graph. Now I am taking two equations and the equations are x plus 2y minus 5 equal to 0, 3x minus y minus 1 equal to 0. So here for the first equation I am finding 2 points which satisfy them. So when I take x is equal to minus 1 and y equal to 3, we get 0. Again when I take x is equal to 5 and y equal to 0, again we will get 0. Similarly, I am finding the points for the second linear equation. 3x minus y minus 1 equal to 0. And the points are 3, 8 and 2, 5. Now let us draw the two graphs on a same graph paper and observe the lines. In our previous classes, we have drawn only one graph on one graph sheet. But here we are saying pair of linear equations. So we are taking two equations and we are drawing in a same graph paper. You can see the graph. You have the x-axis, you have y-axis. I am taking a scale of 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit on x-axis as well as on y-axis. So 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit on x-axis and y-axis. Now I am going to plot the points a and b of the first equation. So minus 1, 3 as a and 5, 0 as b. Now we join the points AB and we extend it on both the sides. So we got a red line that indicates the graph of the first linear equation. Then we are going to plot the second linear equation points, that is C 2, 5 and 3, 8. Again we are joining a point CD and extending it on both the sides. So differentiating both the lines, so the red line indicates the graph of the first linear equation and the green line indicates the graph of the second linear equation. Both are meeting at a point P, 1, 2. So the point P lies on the first line as well as on the second line. So we say that P is a common solution for both the equations. So that is the solution for the pair of linear equations. So here there is only one point of intersection, so only one solution, that we indicate it as a unique solution, one and only one solution. So for this we need two intersecting lines. Now let us write two examples for the pair of linear equations. So remember, we need two variables, their degree should be 1. So at the most we have only three terms, that is x term, y term and a constant term. There is no chance of having x square, y square or x cube or xy etc. So only three possible terms will be there, that is x, y and a constant. So here in our example 1, 2x plus 3y plus 4 equal to 0, 5x plus 2y minus 3 equal to 0. In the second example, x plus 2y minus 4 equal to 0, 2x plus 3y plus 5 equal to 0. So check whether the variables are having a degree 1. So there are no square terms, there are no xy terms, etc. Now each and every problem of our daily life can be written as a linear equation and solved very simply. But the real problem comes as to writing the verbal statement into a linear equations. So here today we are going to learn how to write a verbal statement into a linear equations. So we are going to take examples and then try to write it in a linear equation form. So the actual skill is writing the verbal statement into linear equations. Once we are able to write the linear equations, we can directly go into the three methods of solving. So first example, mom gave rupees 100 to Sita and Ram. Sita's share was 10 more than that of Ram. Write the information in the form of a linear equation. So here first thing, identify the two unknown things. Name them as x and y. So here the two unknown things are Sita's share and Ram's share. So I am taking Sita's share as x and Ram's share as y. So the first condition says that Sita's share and Ram's share together is equal to 100. That is, mom gave 100 rupees to both of them. So Sita's share plus Ram's share equal to 100. So Sita's share I have indicated as x and Ram's share as y. So x plus y equal to 100. Writing it in a general form, x plus y minus 100 equal to 0. So we got the first equation. Then the second condition is Sita's share is equal to 10 more than Ram's share. So Sita's share will be Ram's share plus 10. So indicating them with x and y, x is equal to y plus 10, bringing all the right hand side terms to the left hand side, x minus y minus 10 equal to 0. So the two equations are x plus y minus 100 equal to 0, x minus y minus 10 equal to 0. Now let us go to the second example. A fraction becomes 4 by 5 if 1 is added to both numerator and denominator. And it becomes 1 by 2 if 5 is subtracted from both numerator and denominator. Write the equations. So here we don't know the fraction. So our two unknown variables are numerator and denominator. So let us take numerator as x and denominator as y. So x plus 1 by y plus 1 is equal to 4 by 5. So I am adding 1 to the numerator and 1 to the denominator. So the result will be 4 by 5. And the second condition is, if 5 is subtracted from both numerator and denominator, the value becomes 1 by 2. So x minus y by y minus 5 is equal to 1 by 2. Now on to the left hand side, you can solve the first equation. So taking a cross multiplication, x plus 1 into 5 is equal to y plus 1 into 4. 5x plus 5 is equal to 4y plus 4. 5x plus 5, bringing the right hand terms, minus 4y minus 4 equal to 0. 5x minus 4y plus 1 equal to 0. Similarly, going for the cross multiplication of the second equation, x minus 5 into 2 is equal to y minus 5 into 1. So 2x minus 10 is equal to y minus 5, and bringing all the terms from the right hand side, we get 2x minus 10 minus y plus 5 equal to 0. So 2x minus y minus 5 equal to 0. So we have arrived at the two linear equations. Children, before writing your linear equations, for every problem you have to identify first what are the two unknown quantities. Name them as x and y. Second thing, identify two conditions which will be given in the question. So write down the condition and then express the same condition using x and y. So that is the simple way we can solve the verbal problem into a linear equation. Thank you children for watching the video.